Let's talk about kilts, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things kilts can be. What's going on, everybody? Shane D here. Let's talk about kilts, in particular, the man, the legend, the muscle-bound, the probably one of the most masculine fellas on the rock guitar today, Zakk Wylde. No, I know his name's Zakk Wylde. Don't get worked up into a froth, but this guy likes wearing the kilts. Is that a sporran I see there? Or is that his guitar strap? I think that's a guitar strap. But we are going to get into kilts, and believe it or not, on this channel, this is not the first time that we've talked about kilts, because we did a video autopsy on Jonathan Davis from Korn wearing his nice leather kilt and playing the bagpipes. But I thought we would go into it. I've noticed that Zakk Wylde has a couple of different designs of kilts that he enjoys to wear. I'm not sure the name brand, but I wanted to learn about the kilt. I wanted to watch him in action and see the different designs that he wears and talk a little bit about it. I'll tell you this right now. It takes a special kind of a comfort with yourself to be able to wear a kilt. You tell me right now, there ain't a damn person that's going to get behind Zakk Wylde and lift his kilt up. No one's doing that to him. He demands respect. He is a guitar player of all guitar players. He's a shredder, and he double dog dares you with the long hair and the pretty good arms on this guy. He's probably got some good pecs and some good triceps, biceps, and everything else. And of course, the leather armbands, the Viking leather armbands, they tell you, I'll punch your damn lights out if you lift my kilt up. I will do it right away. Let's get into it. Let's learn a little bit. You've never known any of this stuff. A kilt, Scottish, Gaelic, and Irish, is a type of knee-length men's dress skirt. Non-bifurcated, I don't know what that is, with pleats. I'm not a fan of pleats. At the back, originating in the traditional dress of Gaelic men and boys in the Scottish Highlands. It is first recorded in the 16th century as the Great Kilt. A full-length garment whose upper half could be worn as a cloak. Yes, and then they modernized it, right? The small kilt, or modern kilt, emerged in the 18th century and is essentially the bottom half of the Great Kilt. Since the 19th century, it has become associated with wider culture of Scotland and more broadly the Gaelic and Celtic heritage. What are you saying Zakk Wylde is? Is he Gaelic or Celtic? I'm going to go Celtic. He strikes me as a guy who goes, I don't have gay and nothing, pal. Let me tell you, I ain't no Gaelic. I'm Celtic all the way. What else did that say there? The sporran, I wanted to talk about, yes, white culture of Scotland. It's often made of a woolen cloth. I'm not sure that his are made of a woolen cloth, more of a cotton. They seem they don't seem, if I was going to wear a kilt like this, I would wear the same kind as him, because it looks, as you can see, the way it caresses the thighs there, that it's not a thick wool kind of fabric. It's loose, it flows, it probably gets some airflow in there. What's the one thing about wool? You always want a wool jacket because it'll keep you nice and warm. This needs to get some air flowing through it. The sporran, although the kilt is most often worn on formal occasions, which every Black Label Society gig would be a formal occasion, wouldn't it? It also has been adapted into items in formal male clothing, returning to its roots of everyday garment. Yes, they sell them, utility-kilts and all that. Kilts are now made for casual wear in a variety of materials. Alternatively, fastenings may be used and pockets inserted to avoid the need for a sporran. And a sporran, if you look that up, is the little purse pouch. There's no image there, but the sporran would be the little purse pouch. If he didn't have his guitar on right there, you'd see a little purse pouch there. But he's not. I don't believe that Zakk Wylde wears the purse pouch. Let's check him out in action. He's with Ozzy Osbourne. And that thing really gaps open, and you do the wide stance there, and you know, I mean, it's very breathable. I mean, I don't know how you sleep at night, but I like to sleep kind of in my underpants, and it's very comfortable. You know, I don't have jammies, I don't have onesies or anything like that that I wear, but this seems like it would be very comfortable. What do you do with the restroom situation? Because you'd have to grab all of that cloth and bring it around to the front, wouldn't you, if you're sitting down? Because you get that flopping around in the toilet and you have some drippage. Shredding it up like you do. I mean, he's a shredder. And it just sways so beautifully with the rhythm. You know, it's almost tempoed with the drums. Boom, 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 boom. I'll bet you anything, man, that guy can do a billion squats. Because just to be squatted in that position like that, just do that. Stand up right now. Pause this video. Stand up and just squat in that position with your legs spread that far apart for as long as he's been doing it so far. And matter of fact, turn on the Bark at the Moon solo and just see if you can squat like this all the way through the solo. It's taxing. He's probably got some firm buttocks. I'm not quite sure. The light's on this a bit weird, but I don't think it's the same pattern. And I'd be curious to know if it's actually longer in the back, or is it the way he squatted there? You know what I mean? Because this seems way higher. This is about knee. This is going down to ankles back here. And this guy's going, you, bro. You. You, man. You. Oh, I didn't realize he had the crucifix there. Crucifix in a hill of skulls at the bottom of that. What's that all about? That guy, he zoomed in. He's like, okay, man, I can't be scoping this goddamn kilt the whole time. Now I better get some more. I need more kilt. See, what's with the skulls at the bottom there? Is that, I'd be curious what the representation is there. He's got a big pile of skulls at the bottom and then the crucifix there with the Lord, with the Christian Lord on it. I don't mean to say it's the Lord if it's not your particular Lord, but it is one of the Lords. Dangling down there. Is that a positive vibrations thing? You know, kind of a keep it, keep a good spirit or something going on with the concert? Oh, this one's got a bit of red and green in it, which this one is particularly, if I'm picking between Zakk Wylde's Kilts, I'm not a fan of the yellow and black, although Striper would look good in them. I think he's wearing, I'm not actually looking to see some nuts or anything like that, but I do believe that he is wearing a pair of spandex shorts under this. And now that's not to say that, you know, his manhood is any lesser than or more than, but I do respect the fact that, you know, that he's saying, look, I might put on a pair of spandex. Maybe the skulls are all there to kind of cover up that area. If he gets into a serious squat and he's in front of that microphone and his ding-dongs hanging out, this is a pretty good blocker of that, you know. And then, of course, he's also saying, forgive me, Jesus, for showing this, you know, crowd of people my junk. that may or may not be of age to see my junk, you know. 'Cause you can go to a concert at any age. What the hell did this dude do? Is he trying to get up his skirt? Kilt? Pretty good band though, right? This is brand new, isn't it? Because Doom Crew Inc. is the new album, so he's got those on there. So this is some fresh new footage. That's a fresh Kilt. He's got a pretty damn good voice, doesn't he? I'm not familiar with a lot of Black Label Society, but he's got a pretty good voice. There we go. Wow, he's going for it. He sure does get the crowd going, doesn't he? Let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah, this is a nice blue, kind of a blue with a red and... no reds. Yeah, it does kind of hang a bit in the back. I mean, when he's squatted, of course, it's going to go to the ankles. But it does, the kilt does kind of hang below the knee and then mid-calf in the back. Are you not entertained? Look at that guy. Just, would you want to get in the dark alley with him and say, hey man, you look silly in your kilts or not? He doesn't look silly at all. So do not think that I'm saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying anyone that would confront this man on anything, hey man, you stole my parking spot. Oh yeah? Look at that right there looking at you. Oh, did I? Did I take your parking spot? Let's see what he's going to do here. He's happy. I saw little teeth come through that beard. That means happiness. He's got to wear some kind of underpants situation under the kilt because that'd be breaking news on every heavy metal website. We saw his balls! Oh, he's doing the Hulk Hogan. I can't hear you. Yeah, he's a showman. He's good. This is the kind of guy you want to go see in concert who's going to keep you entertained. Not someone that's boring and the lights just go out and then they pop on with a new song. He's keeping you entertained. Bing dong. Be curious to know if he has a song about kilts, too. I'll wear a kilt. Kilts are really real. This is the last one here. This one just kind of threw me because there's a damn unicorn in the audience. Look at this. He's got his kilt on. I believe it's a red number. But this right here is not some kind of a toy of any sort. This is a guy wearing a unicorn head. Oh, Jesus, there's two of them. There's two of them in the audience. Oh, wait, that looks a bit more like a leather one. Is he more of a fan of the leather kilts? I mean, I know he's not a fan of them, but is that a leather kilt? I guess is the question I'm asking. Because he likes the cloth and wool kilts, but that to me is looking more like a leather. Yeah, it looks to be all black. Look at this, Jesus. What the hell's this over here? Is that a rooster? There's a horse right here. What the Sam hell is going on? You got two unicorns, a horse, and a rooster in the audience. Is that a thing where people put animal heads on and come to the concert? That is one hell of a way to keep I'm not wearing a mask. I'm wearing a full head face gear. I'm not even going to get your dirty breath on me whatsoever because I'm wearing a full rubber face. I didn't even think they let you do that. Do they let you bring stuff in like that? I feel like every single time I've tried to bring something in, like a banner or something like that, they take it away from you, don't they? Someone took a friend of mine's chain off his wallet. You can't take the chain in there. Right. That horse looks like it's singing. You know, it's hard enough to see a band when you're back here. Look at this little tiny feller. It's hard enough to see the band with the arms in the air, and now you've got these guys. What do you think these people back here are thinking? Are they fans of the unicorns and stuff? Yeah, that's great. Something that's even longer and more in my way. Thank you. But I guess, you know, some people would say, well, this little fella could always move to a better spot. But it's like, yeah, but what if you want to be up front and see up his kilt? All right, I think we're going to call it a day on this, but I would love to get your opinions on the kilt. Do you own a kilt? Have you got those utilitarian kilts or whatever? That have the pockets and everything in it so you don't need the sporran. Do you wear them? Are you Scottish? Are you Gaelic? Are you Celtic? Do you wear them just for fashion? Is that all you wear? I'd be curious. So get in the comments and tell me about your kilt experiences. And tell me if you've ever seen Black Label Society live. Have you ever met Zakk Wylde? Have you ever met Zakk Wylde in a kilt? And have you ever dared to mention a thing about it? It is very, you know, it strikes me as like, didn't Mel Gibson wear a kilt? And he was like a really strong guy in that Braveheart movie, right? And so it's not like it's kind of a masculine, tough guys kind of go, yeah, I wear a kilt. What are you going to say and do about it? You ain't going to do a damn thing. Plus, man, when you're not in pants, you know, Chuck Norris used to have those jeans that he would wear where he had that stretchy cloth in the crotch area so he could do them high kicks and stuff. You can kick anyone you want right in the face if you have a kilt on. But what say you? Get in the comments and tell me what you think of that. Can you do that? I'd love it. I'd love to get your input on the kilt. And I would love you to also put in the comments other bands. I know Korn wears a kilt. Gravedigger, I've seen them wearing kilts. I'm kind of wanting to think that maybe a lot of folk metal bands will wear kilts, but you could always put a list of bands that wear kilts. Maybe we can go back and investigate other bands and how they wear them against one Zakk Wylde. Swinging in. Let's talk about kilts, baby. About all the good things and the bad things kilts can be. Let's talk about kilts. Let's talk about kilts.